In a world where data is ruling, artificial intelligence knows everything about you. But what does it mean for digital marketers? Today, we will dive into the mysterious and powerful depths of AI and how it impacts digital marketing. Hi, my name is Vlad, and in this video, you will learn how AI can help you to take your campaign to new heights, what opportunities opens up for you with use of advanced technologies, but also what risks and challenges might push you along the way. Let's go. Currently, AI is a great assistant in a day-to-day work, starting from writing emails to campaign optimization. There are tens, probably hundreds, maybe thousands ways of using AI in digital marketing. For example, let's start from YouTube. You can use AI for writing a script, for example. Also, you can ask AI for helping you choosing topic for your next video. Also, AI can help you with writing emails. It can help you make your email more professional or vice versa. If you want to analyze a dataset and you want to understand if this data is that significant or not, for example, you can just ask ChatGPT about that. If you are a content creator, creating a content hasn't been easier than it's now. For example, you can use Canva and build in AI to generate elements for your graphics. Also, you can use tons, like hundreds of built-in graphic elements there to create, for example, YouTube thumbnail. Or, for example, I use it for my Twitter when I need to create some infographic. Probably 5 years ago, I should have used Photoshop to do tasks like that. But now, I just can open Canva and do it for like 10-15 minutes. AI is changing the game for performance advertisers. For example, now products like Performance Max in Google Ads take more and more budget. Probably over the next 2, 3, 5 years, the vast majority of ad spend will go to solutions like PMax, because you just need to upload your creatives, give main targeting parameter for the system, and forget it. It is worth noting that other ad platforms are also introducing solutions like that. For example, Amazon introduced Amazon Performance Plus, and Meta has almost the same solution. What it does, it basically automating campaign optimization process. So now you don't need a big team of digital marketers to optimize everything manually. And it will significantly impact job market, and it is doing it already. What are the benefits of AI in digital marketing? The main benefit I see is that AI really helps with campaign optimization and automation. So now digital marketers can spend more time on strategic and more creative tasks. This also means that you can reduce your time that you spend on routine tasks that you need to accomplish every day. For example, if you need to find new keywords for your search campaign, you don't need to perform research and do everything manually. You can just ask ChatGPT about that. Speaking of the other routine tasks, if you want to test new headlines, copies, CTAs, whatever you want, you can just ask ChatGPT or Gemini about that. If you previously spent a lot of time on correcting verbiage for client presentation or writing emails, now you can just ask ChatGPT about that. You don't even need a separate solution for that. Now let's talk about successful cases of implementing AI in digital marketing. First thing that I want to mention here is that AI is a content creation powerhouse. Content creation has never been easier than now. You can use Canva to generate text, generate images, generate elements for your content. So it significantly reduces time spent on content creation, allowing us to do more strategic tasks. Second example is chatbots. I think chatbots are a great asset to marketing and sales strategy, because you don't need to hire a lot of people just to reply to your customers in Messenger, for example. You can create a simple chatbot with simple steps and rules to bring your audience down to the funnel. Third example, I think the most influential on our industry right now is automation of campaign optimization process. This is the only thing that works at scale right now, because all of the major advertising platforms introduced their AI tools. As I said earlier, for example, Google Ads Performance Max. This is a great example when you can just give the main targeting parameters for the system and just forget it. Yes, this solution is not ideal. There are a lot of issues, especially connected with questionable inventory. But still, for example, 6 years ago, when I started my career, it was not even a thing. But now, everybody talks about it and everybody is afraid of losing job due to these solutions. Main principle of these solutions is similar. These solutions use your converters data to find similar customers and find them in the right place, in the right time, serve them at, and make them convert. And using similar approach, it helps to drive personalization using creative that will work the best based on the previous learnings. And for sure, it uses big data that companies like Google and Amazon provides for this algorithm. So I think that these solutions will take more and more at budget and will be a vital part of each marketing strategy. But what about disadvantages of AI? And the main and probably the most obvious disadvantage is lack of emotional connection and creativity. Let's call it like this. And because all of us can recognize AI content versus human-generated content. It's just really easy to see that this content lacks of emotions. And the only emotion that AI evokes, I don't want to see this content. Yes, there are products like Sora that becomes better and better, but it's still far from human-generated content. And we have all seen these AI-generated images where people could have 10 fingers instead of 5, like all of these things. That's so weird. So yeah, it's highly recognizable. But why I'm saying all of this? Because creating an emotion is one of the most important things in marketing overall, and for sure for digital marketing as well. And AI is so far from ideal state here and can only help with day-to-day routine tasks like generate keywords, help with email, or analyze some simple data set. One more huge disadvantage I see is that AI needs human control and intervention. This all needed to ensure quality and creativity and overall improve these models. One more big, probably disadvantage I see is that AI lacks of commercially viable information and it only uses information from open internet, which is also good, but I don't see that in the short and maybe midterm it could replace strategic work and things like that, because there are a lot of information under NDA or on a corporate servers. Yes, some employees could share this information with AI, but here is where probably government could step in, and like Italy is a great example. They don't have Uber, they don't have AI, they blocked all AI solutions and like what? Drink wine and eat pizza? Like that's great. What I'm doing here. I see a lot of discussions on how role of digital marketer will change. And yeah, there are obvious things. For example, I think there will be less and less hands-on, routine, repetitive tasks. And that is what we already see. All of the digital ad platforms working on optimization of their processes and automation them. Over time, I can't imagine situations when specialists will run one platform, because everything probably will be so automated, so that doesn't make sense. For sure, what does it mean for marketers? It means that marketers should have a broader perspective and think more about high-level picture, not about their platform, but think more out of the box. Monitor trends, monitor what's happening with their client business, what's happening in marketing overall, what's happening with AI, to be on the forefront of it. Because marketing landscape constantly evolves. So if you are not able to change, I have a bad news for you. Speaking of the job market, which skills and competencies will be valuable in the future? I want to start from the fact that 25 years ago, digital marketing was not even a thing. But now, it is the hottest trend. 25 years ago, marketers were focused on newspapers, TV, out of home, but not on digital marketing. Marketing jobs constantly evolve. Some jobs come, some jobs go. That is the normal pace of this market. And if you will not constantly learn, upskill, and be proactive in that. Probably you will be in a tough position in the next few years. What I'm saying here is that flexibility and agility is a key, and it always was. I can't imagine a situation where you learned one tool and you want to work for the 10 or 15 years there. That's just not the case now. But luckily, we live in the world of AI, and education has never been easier than now as well. So you can educate yourself using AI. You can understand what are the hottest trends in your industry. You can find a community. You can ask professionals about that. You can ask professionals what are the AI tools that they use, for example, and implement them in your day-to-day work. And I think community is the best way to educate yourself about market trends, to expand your network and find new great people. If you want to be a part of community, and especially if you want to learn about programmatic more, I'm inviting you to my community, and you can go to the link in the description to join it. I've heard a lot of statements that AI will replace marketers in the next 5 years. I heard it 5 years ago, and here we are. What I see is that people with engineering background tend to overestimate power and speed of innovation of AI. And well, I agree that this is a great thing, and this will definitely replace some jobs, and it's currently replacing some of them. I don't think that AI will completely replace humans in the digital marketing. Yes, it's a great way to automate some processes and even automate some channels, but still, there should be specialists who will be managing all of these tools. Marketing and edtech landscape is very complex, so I don't see how all of these solutions can be combined together to replace marketer. No, marketer should be agile and flexible to learn about all of these new tools, about all of these new ways to improve their day-to-day operations, and think more about strategic work, how to create emotions, how to reach their customers. Because what I also see right now is that internet is flooded by AI content, and people want to talk to humans. People want to interact with humans. And I think in future it will be even more relevant with more and more AI tools and services. But I also have a bad news for those who don't want to upskill, who don't want to learn new things, and for those who want to just focus on one tool and learn and forget it. This won't be a case. Probably AI will replace you in the future. We're living in the very interesting time. I think there is a lot of potential for those who are constantly learn, upskill, and overall invest in their education. And you can use communities, you can use courses, watch YouTube videos like this. If you like my YouTube video, hit the like button, join my community, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next videos.